We have a lot going on behind these doors. We've got new apparel, new trailers, new trucks. Did I say SEMA? Did I say other truck shows? We have so much going on, y'all. Let's do it. It's Mariah with Lifted Rippers, and welcome to another episode here at the Lifted Rippers headquarters. Right, a lot of people have been asking us to do a shop tour. So here we are standing in the showroom that's officially done. I think the final touches have been placed. I'm gonna show you around the showroom, take you to see the guys in the shop. Maybe I'll ask them some horrible out-of-pocket questions. I'll take you upstairs, give you a tour of the upstairs facilities, including our podcast room. Maybe even Josh's office, you see where we all get yelled at. And then I'm going to give you guys a full tour of what's happening and going down the pipe later in the road. I've got shows to tell you guys about, my OBS builds, SEMA builds. What else do we have going on? So much more, so let's go. I forgot to mention the most important part about the shop tour is we officially have an alignment rack. It has been a long time coming, so let's check that out. Let's talk to the guys. Hopefully they're not too busy working back here. All right, so we have never had an in-house alignment machine. We officially have the top of the line Hunter Engineering alignment machine. So this has been a long time coming for us. So now we can do everything in-house. We still outsource paint and powder coat, but stay tuned for that as well. So come with me to showcase this awesome little engineering alignment rack that we have going on. I know that that sounds less important to some of you behind the things. You're just like, I don't really care where I get an alignment, but this is important. So now we can do your whole lift kit, mounting and balancing, your alignments all in one place, and you don't have to go anywhere. You can just sit in our fancy little showroom, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy your day instead of having to wait longer hours. I bet you're asking, how much are alignments? Because you're trying to cost compare to everybody else in the area. Our alignments start at $150, and they do go up from there. We can do big rigs, we can do semis, we can do your Corvette, we can do your lifted truck, and that is why this alignment rack is so important here at Lifted Rippers, because we can do it all here. Corvette up to your big trucks, and then even your semi truck, we got you handled. Take a look at this awesome alignment machine. We have some iconic Lifted Rippers builds that you actually see behind me right now, and they are back for more fun work. This is a Ram, having Ram problems, but we are fully, I'm not sure, doing something with the engine. This guy's having some engine trouble, also adding and taking some fun stuff off. This guy is always building his truck and always adding cool stuff. If it's out and it's new in the industry, he wants it, we get it on for him. And then if you guys have noticed, Kiki's truck, we love this truck, lots of wires hanging out right now. She actually is upgrading and doing even more of the UV rock lights. So before she had both the white and the UV, now she's adding even more of the UV lights, and this thing is gonna glow like a glow stick at night, and I'm super excited to get it back in her hands. You guys have probably seen this down the road in Florida a lot. She is all over the state driving this thing. She says this truck drives better than it did stock, and it's on a 10 to 12 inch wicked. So, all right, let's go find these guys and see if I can harass them today. All right, Joe is over here actually working on my OBS, which if you've seen in the past, we've got some big builds for this. It actually leaves for paint in like a week. And I'm going to tell you guys exclusively right here, it's going to be a new Ford color. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it has the word gray in it, but it's not gray at all. Okay, so I have some questions. First off, what are you working on right now?
We are resealing some O-rings on your fuel bowl.
I mean, it's only like 30 years old. I can't imagine why we'd have to do that. Okay, also, so I'm telling all the YouTubers out there that we've got some new cool stuff here, like the alignment rack. How is it having in-house alignments?
Oh, it makes everything so much quicker.
Yeah, so Joe is actually our alignment guy. He's our go-to. Do you think it's hard? Is it struggle? Is this the first time you've done alignments?
No, I've been doing them since I started working on cars about 12 years ago.
You look like you're 12. How is that possible?
Right out the womb started.
See, y'all, we hire mechanics right out the womb. So yeah, I'm excited. This thing is going to get some cool hoopty stuff. I will say the parts for this truck have been increasingly expensive out of my own pocket, so I really want to cry about this a little bit. But this will look really different here soon, y'all. 1997 Ford F-350. I am going to give you a little insight. We are doing a 4x4 conversion. It is going to be on a big girl lift, but I just can't tell you how big yet. It's going to be a totally different color next time you see it. And right now, Kamea is working on my Starlight headliner, which we'll show you right now. And that is going to be placed in here hopefully later today or tomorrow. It's almost ready. I'm so excited. We did something special on the Starlight headliner, so I'm really excited to see it. Plus, we got this new cool dashboard, which I don't know if you guys saw on any of our videos with LRB Speed. Custom LRB Speed door panels. They are full billet. So I got these that match the dashboard as well. So we took an old clapped out, cracked dashboard and we actually transformed it into something cool. But I just want to show you guys a little snippet. This has a cool little handle. They did like the leather. Shout out to LRB Speed for this awesome dashboard and door panels. It's even in the back. So really all I have left, because we already did the carpet and we're doing the headliner, is the seats. Once that, the inside's completely complete. How crazy is that? All right, let's go find Matt and bother him. Oh, he's way over here. Mateo. Matt is working on, this is a guy's work truck. He needs it up and running. It's a diesel. We perfect our diesel work here. I believe he's diagnosing an oil leak for this guy, but hey, Matt. Would you rather diagnose an oil leak for 8 hours or squat a truck?
Definitely diagnosed for 8 hours.
I feel like if you squat a truck, it's like half the time though, right?
Technically.
So he would rather work harder on an oil leak than a squatted truck. You heard it first here, y'all. Joe, if a Cybertruck is going to race a Ram, which one is going to win?
Oh, I hope they both hit a tree.
We're kidding? No, we're not. Yes, we are. We love our Rams. Okay, if a Cybertruck and a Ram are in a tug of war, who's going to win?
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck is winning the trash can, as seen on Katie and I's videos that one time. 2 trash cans and a tug of war. I came in here to ask Josh a question. He asked me what I was upset about. So maybe me holding a wrench means I'm going to hit him with it. Okay, Josh, what's been your favorite truck build in this last 30 days?
Ooh, the last 30 days. To be honest, I don't remember the last 30 days.
Mine has been the tuxedo black and white GMC.
Yeah, I forgot about that truck.
We have a lot of trucks coming in and out. Poor guy. Okay.
We're so busy, I can't keep up.
Okay. And you made me lose my track of thought. Okay. Josh, what is the most common phone call we get from customers?
Do you do alignments?
Do we?
We do now, because I got tired of getting the phone calls asking if we do alignments.
We've already showed everybody behind the screen our alignment rack, but thank you for that. Get back to work. You look like you're hard. You look like you're hard at work, so we're going to leave you alone. Bloopers. All right, guys, let's now show you the podcast room. Before, I'm going to turn the camera around and ask Katie a very specific question. So 1 second. Oh, gimbal, point reach. All right, Katie, what is your favorite truck build this last 30 days?
We actually just finished one with a pink suspension. It was an FTS Chevy. I know, Chevy. But
Oh, we
it was
did.
really pretty.
I forgot all about that one. It was a dually, right?
It was a dually. It was gorgeous.
All right, y'all. Some of you are lucky enough to be able to crawl up these stairs. I do have big dreams for what's going on behind this little gate right here. First off, here's Mac and Benelli. Sometimes if you come to a shop, you might actually see them. Oh gosh, about to plow the building down. Don't judge behind this door, but this is what we call our podcast room. I also use this kind of like my office. It's not fully done yet. I don't know what to do with it, y'all, but we do our cute little podcast right here. Welcome to the beep show. And then we have some cool pictures. Adam actually took this sailfish photo. I have more dreams for this office, y'all. But I have a lot of neon signs, including a Red Bull sign. I've got some Ford signs. I got some cool stuff going on. But for now, it's like a hangout podcast room. We can get the nitty gritty behind the scenes. Then you come this way. Welcome to my crib MTV. We have a cute little bathroom for the guys. We have Kamea's office, which she's going to freak out when we show her office because it's kind of crazy. But she does all of our apparel behind the scenes. This place is either chaos or super organized depending on what apparel drops we have going on. Because if you guys haven't noticed, we do so much cool apparel. The next office is our media girl, Katie. She has a cute office. Whoa, look how fun. She's literally just a girl. She's got a cute office. Again, we kind of let them free range and do their own colors. And then, I don't know what you guys call this. I call it the break room just because it's kind of where everybody eats lunch, hangs out. This is like just for, in quotes, our team. We don't really let like customers come up here. So you're getting behind the scenes. This is the coolest part, I think, of our shop. We get like this aquarium. So it's like the boy aquarium, but not hockey, and they're not as attractive, but I'm just kidding, guys. You guys are so good looking. This is our boy aquarium. We get to tap on the glass, make sure they're still working. And then we have Josh's office, which I, again, don't know what this one looks like right now. You guys are getting firsthand. I will say this is Josh's office. He's very, very proud of this. I'm not even sure what you call this, but he has his own snacks. And this is pretty sweet. So notice how the liquor is empty, though. Josh isn't much of a drinker. So if you're in trouble, you come to this office, or if you got like a really cool diesel performance question, we usually send you up to Josh's office because he is our diesel professional here. And until then, that's the upstairs. We do have a whole nother upstairs. I'm going to show you like a glimpse of it. I'm planning on redoing it. You guys are getting firsthand knowledge. Katie probably doesn't even know this yet. I'm taking everything down in this room because they had it set up for cubicles because it was like a call center. But I'm changing it. We're going to make it called the Wheelhouse. And I'm making it and transforming it the whole upstairs to be like a hangout room. I'm going to do a race car simulator up here. Wheelhouse. What else are we going to put up here? It's a disaster right now, so don't touch me. So there's just like this random space in here that nobody gets to see because whatever. I tried to get like some tattoo artists, a female tattoo artist. I tried to get like a female, but so far a lot of people are a little confused about it. So I'm going to transform this whole room and do like a shop grunge. So it's going to be lots of blacks, lots of neon lights. Take all of these down. I'm going to hang wheels all the way around, have a cool couch, hangout zone. We're going to redo the top center so it doesn't look so automotive, whatever you call this. And it's going to be really cool up here so customers can actually come up here and look around, look at wheels, keep stuff in stock here. It's going to be cool. You guys know my vision seems crazy at first, but we redid the showroom in a matter of days. So give me a couple of weeks and I'll have this done by SEMA. Promise you that. All right, I think that's all of my tour upstairs. So let's go back downstairs, see if the guys are working. And what other updates should we give them, Katie? Oh, yeah. Let's go back down to the showroom. Let's sit and talk. We'll talk about the shows we're doing, throw up some flyers for you guys to see, and then check out the apparel. All right, so we have some events coming up for y'all that are all over the place in the U.S. So starting in the most recent, we have August 29th. We're going to be in the Kissimmee, Orlando area, and that is called the SF Car and Truck Fest. They always have some wild stuff there. We're going to take our whole enclosed trailer. Now, I don't know if I really talked about it in the beginning, but we have a new trailer that is where we sell all of our apparel out of. The reason we did a trailer is because I was so sick of the 10x10 tent. I think it's just, Adam designed an amazing tent. We use it for smaller events, but I just feel like when you're trying to sell the amount of apparel we sell, like the outdoor shows, we needed it. So here's our new trailer. It's really cool. We equipped it. We fully did electric in it. It's got hexagon lights. The dogs love it. It's got fans. We're going to have music in it soon. We did the flooring in it. It's so cool. Everybody loves it. It's a cool experience to be able to come up and shop. So yes, we're going to be bringing that to these next shows. August 29th is in Orlando. It's the SF Car and Truck Fest. And then we're going to September, which is September 25th and 26th. Is that right? September 25th and 26th is going to be the Smoky Mountain Truck Fest. That one is a fan favorite of everybody's. Everybody loves to go there. We're going to have Mac there too. He maybe... Should we make a shirt with Mac on there? I think we should. Okay, and then after Smoky Mountain Truck Fest, we're going to be doing Slam Fest in Tampa, October 10th and 11th. We'll have the trailer there too. And everybody's trucks, fan favorites, dogs, we're going to have it all there. The apparel, we actually have some cool cut stuff coming, so I think we'll have it for that show and Smoky if it doesn't sell out. And then the most asked question is SEMA, what are you guys bringing this year? And that follows after, and that's November like 3rd through the 7th. We're always there for like 2 weeks, so I never know the dates, but it is a Tuesday through Friday. And this year, we're taking the white Bronco, Kamea's Bronco, and it has got some cool changes coming. So we'll show you guys that. And then after that, I don't know, guys. There's so much going on. I don't know what to say, but we got cool apparel. We got new stuff dropping on the liftedrippers.com website pretty much like weekly at this point, and lots of truck builds. So the OBS, stay tuned for that. That's the next big build of mine personally. Trying to convince Josh to rebuild his yellow truck. So let's see. What do you guys think? Should he rebuild his old yellow truck, but like into a new truck, or we should buy it back? We should buy your yellow truck back. That's what we should do. I'm just kidding, y'all. But you guys should go tell Joshua McClellan to rebuild his yellow truck into something newer because I think it would be exciting. I think the yellow is Josh. Like, I don't care what you guys say in the truck scene. Josh capitalized on the yellow truck. Cleanest, coolest, in my opinion. But until then, y'all take a look around. Come see us here at Lifted Rippers. We're located in Port Charlotte, 1212 Market Circle, behind the marina. It's got like a bunch of boats. It's really hard to look at all day because it's so pretty, but there's boats in front of us, everything you could possibly use here. And ladies, don't be afraid to come here. Most of the behind the scenes is done by women here, so you're in good hands.